Welcome back to the Marble Sphere Championship. With only this race and the next one remaining, every single point matters from here in Spring Tournament 2026. We are heading to Sweden with a track inspired by one of the country's most popular music groups, ABBA Symphony. Race around various musical instruments, including drums, on top of a pair of cymbals and across 2 metallophones. Who's taking the win today? Pick your favorite from the quiz in the description, then stick around to find out if you're right. If you're new here, we're running Spring Tournament 2026 with 36 countries, 12 races, but 1 champion. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a single race. Now, enough of the introduction, let's check in on Spain, who has just exited the second elevator into the triangle section. Spain clips the track after coming out of the elevator and is now sandwiched between Singapore and Switzerland. From the looks of it, Spain is likely sitting at the back of the leaderboard. Egypt is now at the cymbals section and is looking to get through it quickly before getting caught up with other marbles. Well, never mind that, as Egypt gets stuck the moment their marble enters this section. With that situation, Egypt is likely heading toward disqualification. We can clearly see that Cambodia is at risk of following Egypt's fate and becoming the next disqualified marble. But after getting a nudge from Switzerland's marble, Cambodia manages to continue the race. However, being stuck for those few seconds has already cost Cambodia dearly. It seems Cambodia might remain tangled up near the previous race winner for a while. And don't forget to turn up the volume. Marbles racing across musical instruments might just produce some great notes. Cambodia's situation is looking very difficult here, as the only marbles behind them are South Africa and North Korea, meaning Cambodia is sitting outside the top 30 and right at the back of the pack. Cambodia isn't giving up though, as South Korea and Singapore are still within reach, and their position could change at the last part. However, the defense from both marbles isn't letting up. On the leaderboard, we can see Canada and the Philippines are the first marbles to enter the cymbals section. Meanwhile, Egypt is still stuck there, and it's looking increasingly likely that Egypt will remain stuck for the rest of the race. The podium positions have also seen some changes, with the runner-up and third-place spots switching around. The Philippines and Nepal are spending too long in the cymbals section, giving Mexico and India the chance to capitalize. More and more marbles are pushing into podium contention, all hungry for the win, including Indonesia, Argentina, Malaysia, and Vietnam. But the standout marble among them is Indonesia, who has surged into the runner-up position ahead of Mexico. The marbles are now entering the triangle section once again, and you can hear the notes generated as the marbles race across the top of them. Canada and Indonesia have pulled well ahead and opened up a gap over third place. Meanwhile, Nepal appears to have gotten stuck at the triangle or final elevator section, costing them 3 positions. Canada is our new race leader after successfully overtaking Indonesia in the beginning of lap 4. Bahrain and France are also joining them at the cymbals section, but something strange yet familiar happens to France's marble. We can see France sitting right beside Bahrain, which would suggest France should be inside the top 5, yet France's name is nowhere to be found on our top 20 leaderboard. It turns out France got stuck at the final elevator section back in lap 1. France may have received a nudge to get moving again in lap 2, but that means France has been automatically disqualified regardless. After exiting the cymbals section, the podium positions shift once again. Indonesia, who had just claimed the lead, drops back to 5th place. Instead, Canada reclaims the top spot. That cymbals section is clearly either a nightmare or a golden opportunity, depending on the marble. It seems Germany marble appears to be stuck. The marbles behind Germany might be able to give them a nudge to get going again. What terrible luck for Germany. We can see South Africa, North Korea, and Paraguay's marbles are too far away to push Germany free in time. This means Germany is joining France on the list of disqualified marbles. Indonesia, who briefly enjoyed a taste of the lead in lap 4, now finds itself in 8th place in lap 5. But Indonesia quickly finds a good opportunity exiting the cymbals section and instantly jumps up to 4th place. Just one more position away from a bronze medal finish, though the gap between themselves and Vietnam is still wide enough to make it a real challenge. We can still see Germany's marble stuck on the track, but thanks to a helpful push from India, Germany's marble is moving again, even though Germany is already officially disqualified. However, India has to pay the price for that act of kindness. It costs India a few positions, dropping them to 11th place at the second elevator section. Meanwhile, our featured marble Indonesia has more good news at the final part of lap 5. Indonesia reclaims the race lead heading into the final lap. Stay focused and keep that speed steady. A flawless run here could mean a full set of points. For the final lap, let's check in on Switzerland, who won the previous race but hasn't been able to replicate that form here. At the very least, Switzerland looks set to finish inside the top 20, so let's see how they hold up. Switzerland spends a little extra time in the cymbals section and drops to 20th place. They can't afford to lose any more positions. In fact, Switzerland needs to find an overtaking opportunity as soon as possible. Switzerland manages to get past Malaysia, moving up to 19th place, and even one overtake in the final lap is still a win for any marble in their situation. We can also see Portugal getting stuck at the metallophones section, making Portugal another official disqualification on the 11th track. Switzerland is still holding 19th place after the second elevator and is now eyeing China and Norway just ahead. Neither of those marbles shows any sign of slowing down at the triangle section, which has Switzerland sweating, as the triangle section is usually a prime overtaking opportunity. Even in the final corners of the race, Switzerland can't find the opening they need and has to settle for a 19th place finish. Congratulations to all marbles that crossed the finish line. And for the marbles that were disqualified, don't worry. There is always another chance. Let's take a look at the race results. Share, and subscribe for more marble racing simulations.